No, I didn't. I said I was going to do another video first before we do this one, or before we do another video from Tristan, but we are going to react to American tries Australian food. Because I think he could offend some people with this video, including me. But we will check him out anyway and see what he's got to say about this. Now, if this does well and my other one does well, I'll react to what this dude likes about Australia. Or I should say what Tristan likes, or Tristan, however you pronounce it, I don't know. As I always say, Australians butcher names. We all know that. But yeah, let's check out what Tristan has to say about Australian food. Let's check it out. I've got my Maximus bottle. Probably going to drink that while we watch what Tristan has to say. I've just done some basketball, got out there and got some buckets. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? Tristan here, and today I'm going to be trying a variety of iconic Australian foods. You know, now that I'm living here, I figured I might as well take some time to familiarize myself with some authentic Australian cuisine. So today I'm going to be trying some kangaroo, some Vegemite.
I love kangaroo. You know what's not bad, and I guarantee no Australians ever done this before. It might just be me. But I get the squeezy Vegemite bottle and I lather it onto my kangaroo. And I cook it like that. I'm actually not joking. If you'd like, I'm happy to bring you a cooking tutorial when we eventually move into the new house, which is like 4 or 5 months away. But I will do it if you guys want it, because I absolutely love kangaroo with Vegemite. It is actually amazing.
A meat pie, fairy bread, and
well, hopefully you got that from a bakery or a petrol station, because you got to be very careful with where you get your pies in Australia.
And Tams. Oh, and some chocolate koalas or caramello.
All right, I'm going to stop you there, Tristan. I'm going to stop you right there. It's not bloody Carmelo. It's caramello koala. You got to say it properly. Otherwise, it means nothing.
Koalas. A real popular caramel chocolate Australian.
Once again, you're not listening to me. It's not caramel. It's caramel. Caramello koala.
Snack, so I think that's a good place to start. I'm really curious to see what type of chocolate this is, because I love dark chocolate and love caramel, but I'm not a big fan of milk chocolate. And it looks like it's milk chocolate. Oh, that's a cute little guy. Let's dig in. Not bad.
Good start, my friend. Good start, my American friend. You're off to a bloody ripper of a start. 1 point to you. If you'd hated this, I probably would have stopped the video now.
I love caramel and chocolate. It's really good. And I don't like milk chocolate that much, only dark chocolate. However, this is milk chocolate, and I really like it. It's actually better than, I would say, most milk chocolate caramel mixes.
Hang on. I'll be back. Yeah. You thought I was joking about me squeezy bottles. There it is. Don't know if this one's open. Oh, she's open. Look at that. Look at that gooey goodness. Oh my God. Vegemite. How I love you.
Caramel koala, I approve. You've been a good, tasty koala friend. So next up are Tim Tams. These are a little...
Tim Tams are very good. Everything he's got here is very good. Vegemite looks a bit different. I don't know where he's got that from. Hoping it's legit.
Biscuit. I don't know if you call them a candy, a cracker, or a biscuit. I don't know. But these things are everywhere. These are not just famous in Australia.
We call them biscuits over here in Australia. They're Tim Tam Biscuits.
These are world famous. I don't know if we have them in America. Maybe in like some specialty stores. I feel like I've seen them, but they're not popular. This is what they look like. Alright, so first impression, not about what they taste like or look like, but 11. Why are there 11 in here? Very unusual number.
I actually didn't know that there were 11 Tim Tams in the packet. That is a very unusual number.
The pack and the thing, but interesting. Guess that's better than 10. It's another very milky looking chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of milk chocolates, but oh, not what I was expecting. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, you know, like Nilla wafers, little like light, fluffy things. The inside is like one of those kind of, but the outside's like a thicker chocolatey, and the inside's like super light and fluffy, but still like crunchy, like a Nilla wafer. Oh, but then in the inside, it's like, okay, there's like outside chocolate, and then cracker, and then there's like more chocolatey cream stuff kind of in the center. Alright, oh my god. My fingers are so messy. Alright, so, fairy bread. Fairy bread is a very...
Fairy bread is amazing. Fairy bread is bread normally cut into triangles with hundreds and thousands spread nicely. Well, the butter's spread over it first, and then you sprinkle your hundreds and thousands over the butter. Now, these are usually seen at kids' birthday parties. Very nice.
Very Australian thing. I've never heard of it. A lot of these things, I've heard of before. Fairy bread, never heard of it in my life. However, when I googled like typical Australian food, traditional Australian food, fairy bread was like the first thing to come up. It's all over the internet. And yeah, I've asked some Australian friends about it, and it seems like it's a pretty common thing here. So all it is white bread with a bunch of butter just spread all over it, and then sprinkled with sprinkles. Just smear it in sprinkles. So first you have to cut off the crust. What am I doing with food?
You don't really have to cut off the crust, but it's probably for the best you do.
Not a food person. I am not a food channel. It's a travel channel. I don't know anything about food. I feel kind of weird making a food video, but what can I say? Now it's time to lather this boy up in butter. Time for the sprinkles. Load these on there. Tons of sprinkles. Oh, it's not any sprinkles. You have to put these hundreds of thousands of sprinkles. It's like these special rainbow 100,000. These are these sprinkles for fairy bread. The moment of truth.
Okay. I'll give him a round of applause for that. Got a pretty good crunch on that. That's a good way to eat your fairy bread. And now you're gonna disappoint me.
I'm not a fan.
I knew you were going to disappoint me. You started the video off so well. And then you said, you're not a fan of fairy bread. Oh, mate.
To be honest, I'm not a fan at all. The sprinkles are like hard and crunchy, and it's like toast is like, or the bread, it's not toast. It's like smooth, like soft and smooth. It's a weird combo, and I don't know. I don't think it really works. I say that. I don't know, buddy.
You will redeem yourself with your Vegemite. If you don't like the Vegemite, I will be very disappointed.
Let me do it again. Fairy bread, I'm sorry. You do not make the cut. I will not be having you again. Okay, meat pie. I'm excited for this, guys. So, all these things in this video I have not tried since I've been in Australia. However, meat pies, maybe like my second or third.
Right, we like frozen meat pies over here. But if you're trying your first meat pie, you got to get one fresh from the servo or the bakery. Best place to get your meat pies. If you don't get it from there, there's no point in getting them because the frozen ones aren't as good.
Third day here, I had one. Didn't really know it was an Australian thing at first, and so I've been eating meat pies like all the time. So this is not my first time having a meat pie. So this is really just me.
Okay. You're new to this in Australia. You're new to this. What are you doing cutting the pie? What you're supposed to do is grab that thing, put a little bit of sauce about where you're going to bite, or if you want to, tip some sauce on top. Some people like to take the lid off and put the sauce inside and eat the stuff out. Most Australians don't like to do that, especially if you're at the footy. You can't be using a knife. So you just got to get in there take a good bite, and let the pie fall all over you. That is how you eat a meat pie in Australia. Yeah, I'm just cringing at you with a knife.
Showing you and telling you how freaking delicious meat pies are and how much we're missing out in America for not having meat pies. To educate you, meat pies are like a dessert pie, which is like the only type of pie we really have in the U.S. However, instead of having like I don't know pumpkin and apple and whatnot in it, they put like actual nutritious filling stuff in there. I usually get beef. I've also seen chicken. I've also seen a lot of these same pies, but I don't know if you call them meat pies anymore. But they'll be like egg, cheese, and bacon, or egg, cheese, sausage stuff.
It does look like a bakery pie, so I'm hoping you didn't get that frozen. It looks like a good bakery pie.
Like that, but the most common meat pie is definitely the beef meat pie. They're everywhere. They're delicious. Check that out. It's just pure, meat goodness. It was so good. You don't even know.
Okay, at least you like it. And I mean, you did cut it in half, but now you're eating it right. I'll give you credit for that. You just wanted to show the viewers what was inside, so you're eating it properly now. So you are forgetting the sauce, though, my friend.
I will say of all the meat pies, I haven't had this type before. It's probably the least appetizing to look at. Like that looks like refried beans in there. It's like it's kind of weird. It looks like that because this is the most expensive meat pie. I bought like a nice one for this video. Tastes really good. Looks nasty, but the ones I've been eating that are cheaper but look good, it's like stew inside.
Oh, it's a bit thick. That's like a chunky meat pie, and that's how you put your sauce on. And you notice it hasn't been cut. See, that is a good meat pie. Whether you like the beef chunky or you like it fine, like a mince, it's a good meat pie.
It looks like that. It's like slow roasted beef, like a pot roast, pretty much. And take like the pot roast and the juice and like gravy and stick it all in a pie. Oh, it's so good. America, why? Why don't we have meat pies?
America, explain! Explain! What do you mean in Arkansas?
I'm going to miss you so much when I leave this country. Alright, so my final two Australian foods I'm going to be trying for this video. I cannot wait. Vegemite and Kangaroo. So Kangaroo, it's just like kind of a very exotic foreign meat to Americans, so I cannot wait to try it. However, this Vegemite stuff, this is another level. So every single Australian I've talked to, literally when I was coaching gymnastics, all the kids I was coaching, like, have you tried Vegemite? Have you tried Vegemite? The people I've worked with, the people I've just ran into, like, all of them have been like the one question I asked, like, have you tried Vegemite? It's like a super Australian, probably like the most like Australian dish I can think of. They all love it. Whenever I've been to like an Australian house, they always have it in the fridge. It's like a staple. It's like how we have peanut butter and jelly in America. Like here, it's like peanut butter, jelly, Vegemite. I don't know. That's probably a horrible analogy. Don't hate on me. Or hate on me in the comments. I don't care. But anyways, they're very, very, very particular about how they do their Vegemite. So it is a very strong flavor from what I've told. And everyone tells me this is how they introduce Vegemite to me. Oh my god, have you tried Vegemite? I'm like, no, I haven't. I'm like, oh, you have to try it. But not too much, just a little bit. The way I...
If you've never tried it before, yes, a small amount is good. But what I like to do is, I like to taste my bread, and then I like to put no butter on it, and a lot of Vegemite. The more, the merrier. That's how I like to do it. A lot of people are different. You do you, my friend. Well, I hope you like this. Because if you don't, I'm going to dislike the video. I'm sorry.
I've been told is you want to put a lot of butter on your bread, butter your bread up, toast it, and then put less Vegemite on your bread than you did butter. However, I know even if I do it right, even if I do it just like how everyone's been telling me, I'm going to get some hate. So that's why I'm bringing my very own Australian Vegemite referee, my friend and roommate, Seth. And he's going to make sure I do this right.
No, I want the cat back.
Seth.
Look at how cute that cat is. Holy crap, I want a black cat.
And he's going to make sure I do this right. Now you just tell me how much butter to put on or when to stop.
Probably that's enough butter.
That's enough? Alright.
I've heard this stuff smells bad.
Son. Okay, it's not good, but it's not that bad. I was expecting worse. Do you like to smell that? Alright,
What is wrong with you? What? No Australian's going to gag at the smell of this glorious Vegemite. Oh my god! I wish they made Vegemite air freshener. The nectar of the gods.
Looking at it, like first impressions are it looks like constipated Nutella. It's like really thick Nutella.
Like tar.
Yes, like tar. Like that much?
No. You gotta lather it.
What?
You
No.
gotta put heaps on.
Everyone tells me to put not much at all.
Put it all on.
Yeah. I like it more. I was very disappointed when he gagged at the Vegemite because no Australians gag at Vegemite. What's wrong with you? But yes, lather that on.
Make it just like black. You barely got any on.
Are you serious? Alright, I'll do half of it, just a little bit, and then half like how you say black, smear. So I feel like you're messing with me. So many other Australians have told me to do it like this, just a little bit. And then Seth over here, I don't know if he has my best interest.
I
in mind.
agree with Seth.
Wants me to do that. You are so screwing with me.
Give it a go.
Alright, which one should I do first? Which side should I bite into first?
That side.
Of course. No.
Come on. What's it taste like?
Oh my god. It's the saltiest thing.
Yeah, generally you only use a little bit of Vegemite.
It tastes like this side tastes like concentrated salt water. Like salt water, but like extra salty. That's how salty this is. Ew. I thought they were doing like a chocolate flavor to it. There's no chocolate.
Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because, he didn't really. His friend baited him a bit. The first time you have Vegemite, don't put that much on.
There's no chocolate like
It looks like chocolate.
It is the worst thing ever.
You don't even like it?
I don't like it.
Alright, let me try this side.
Wait, what did he just say to me? We didn't say it to me, but
Yeah, generally you only use a little bit of Vegemite.
It tastes like this side tastes like concentrated salt water. Like salt water, but like extra salty. That's how salty this is. Ew. I thought they were doing like a chocolate flavor to it. There's no chocolate
There's
flavor.
no chocolate like
It looks like chocolate.
It is the worst thing ever.
You don't even like it?
I don't like it.
Alright, let me.
what is wrong with him? He is not Australian. Seth, mate, look, I understand you're trying to help your mate out, but that is the most un-Australian thing I've ever heard in my life.
Try this side, the way you're supposed to eat it. That's way more bearable. But it's still not good. Like,
Well, look, I did try and be nice. You started the video off so well. You gave the tick to the caramello koala. You gave the tick to the bloody Tim Tam. And then it's all gone downhill from there.
it's way, like, regular toast is way better than toast with Vegemite. Do you want any bite?
Oh no, I'm good.
Look at how much is right there.
I almost just threw up just smelling it.
Now, let's get to what I'm looking forward to the most exciting part of this. The kangaroo. What should I expect? Like, what is it?
Let's be honest. We'd have to be the only country that eats its coat of arms. Let's be honest.
Taste like? Can you compare it to anything?
No.
It's a game meat, so it's very gamey. It's really, really high in iron, very, very low fat.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Very
like
high, very, very high in protein.
lean red meat. Probably got less fat than chicken. Almost.
Dang. You can see it's pretty much like no fat. Like, there's like a little bit of white, but pretty much just straight meat. Now, I didn't know exactly how to cook this or marinate it, so I got pre-marinated. It's like garlic, herb marinated or whatever. How are we going to cook it?
Chuck it on Barbie.
All right, so I like that. All right, basically, kangaroo. If you don't like, rare meat, you don't want to eat kangaroo. Kangaroo, you don't want to cook for too long because it gets very tough and it's hard to eat. So you want to cook it for less. So if you like your meat well done, probably stay away from kangaroo.
I love that. Kangaroo on the bobby. On the bobby. I thought shrimp on the bobby was Australian for that.
Roo.
Shrimp is non-existent in Australia. We call shrimp prawns. Chuck another prawn on the barbie, not shrimp. That was a poor ad choice.
This is true Australian right here. Man, you cooked that perfectly. All right, time to try it. I'm nervous.
He did cook that very well. I'll give him credit for that. He cooked that very well.
Wow. Quite nice, isn't it? It's really nice. You're right, it's so much different than any other meat I'm used to. I can't compare it at all to beef, chicken, pork, like. Oh, Herc.
Nick wants to say hello.
Hello. Oh, that'll be a funny part of the video. Check that out. Beautifully cooked. Pink all the way through.
That's
So
how
what I
you
was saying
want it.
about how it tastes. I don't really know how to describe it. It definitely is gamey, like you said. Like it tastes a little bit like deer, but it's textured more like it's like a chewier. Like it's not quite as like tender as beef. I feel like.
Because there's not much fat in it. It's not very tender. If you overcook,
Yeah.
Kangaroo can get really, really tough.
Yes.
Hard to eat.
100%. See, that's what I was saying. He's right with that.
So you have to have it like red.
You did a good job with it. I'll say it's not my favorite meat, but it's like unique. It's like a new like I was gonna say like it's just something new. It's a different meat. If you want to see me try more Australian foods like this video, and if it gets 100 likes.
All right. I'm going to dislike the video. I'm sorry. I really am. Because you didn't like the Vegemite. But if you ever, by some chance, come across this, please try crocodile. Crocodile is an amazing meat. 100%. It is so good.
Likes in the first 2 weeks of posting it, I will do another Australian foods video. And in addition, I'm going to be doing a video posting in just a couple days that's going to be trying Australian candy. So if you'd like to see me try Australian candy, click that video right over there. If it's not there, it'll be there in a couple days. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.
All right. So, yeah. Well, I didn't hate this video. Didn't like this video. I did at the start. He impressed me. And then it all went downhill from there. I'm glad you like the kangaroo. I can respect that. Don't like the fact you didn't like the fairy bread. That hurts. But what hurts the most is the Vegemite. And I'd probably give your video a like if Seth, yeah, I know you're looking at me, if Seth said Vegemite was good. But he didn't. He said he doesn't like it and the smell made him gag. I have to give you a thumbs down. I like your content. I enjoy reacting to you. But just for this one, I'm going to have to give you a thumbs down, mate. You know what? No, I'm not going to give you a thumbs down because that's just disrespectful. I just don't like you. I just didn't like the way the video was in the middle, mate. Vegemite is a key part of an Australian's diet. Seth, no, just shush for a second. Vegemite is very important for Australians. For you to say that you don't like it hurts me and it hurts a lot of other Australians. I thank you for taking your time to try the Vegemite, but it disappoints me what you said about it. Anyway, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up from me. I hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If these two videos, this one and the one I did a few days ago, go fairly well, I will react to what what Tristan likes about Australia. So yeah, guys, jump over, give this one a like. Thanks once again. I hope you have enjoyed. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.